Hello ladies, so I'm on holiday at the moment and I just wanted to quickly show you I call this special occasion smelling great routine, meaning I don't do this every day and I don't advise that you do this every day because you don't want to be smelling like this all the time. It can be overpowering, but this is one of those occasions where you want to smell great and you've had a night out, a good night out, you come back to bed and you wake up the next morning and the smell is still in your pores, it's still pouring out. You have a shower and you can still smell those scents on you. This is what you want to do. This is one of those routines where if you're not looking to get pregnant and if you're not on contraception, don't listen to this video. Don't follow these steps. I do this on birthdays, special occasions like anniversaries, hence why I'm showing you what I do for this anniversary trip. Now, the first step, after you've scrubbed yourself down properly in the shower, get rid of all that dust, sweat, everything. And I tend to use a scented shower gel. When you come out of the shower, don't dry off. If you want, you can pat dry just to dab a bit, but you want to keep the moisture of the water on your skin. And then I go straight in with my body butter. Now, I have so many at home, but for the trip, I brought this coconut one because I was going for the more coconut calypso scents and I wanted to pair all the scents together. So this is the scent that I'm using for this trip. It's the coconut one from M&S. It smells absolutely great, but I do have other body butters that smell even more intense and more divine. So this isn't the most intense smell, but I just wanted to use this because it pairs well with the other scents that I'm using. So you rub that all in your body. And try and get scents that kind of like pair well with each other and go well with each other. And then you go in with a body mist. Now, this is the Bath and Body Works, the pink coconut calypso. This is the scent that I'm going. Like, again, I said I wanted to pair the scents. Now, there's so many mist fragrances out there. But again, using this on my trip because it's going to pair with my coconut body. So these two, you want to do it straight away as you come out of the shower. Deodorize yourself. Make sure you've got deodorant on and everything, and then once you've used the body butter and the fragrance mist, you want to use a body oil. Now, there's so many body oils out there, not a lot of them are great. That's why I get mine from Dubai. They're always small, but a little goes a long way. This one pairs with so many different scents. It's just amazing. This is the key for me. These body oils, especially the one from Dubai, is the key. So you seal in everything you've done with the body oil. It's like the oil seals in, locks in all that moisture, and you're just smelling fabulous. Emphasis on your pulse points. So behind the ears, your wrists, behind the knees, those kind of places where it's just going to be pulsating all throughout the night. You want to put special emphasis on it, but you can use it all over your body. I've got different types of body oils, but for the trip, I went with this one because I want it to be potent. I want it to be strong in this heat, and I just want to be like oozing. I want people to walk past me and they're like, yeah. And people say, what fragrance have you got on? It's a multiple fragrance thing. I can't even start listing. Once you've done that, you then go in with your fragrance. This is my favorite spring summer fragrance. If you've been here for a while, you know this already. And this pairs well with all the coconut stuff. Don't overpower the fragrance, just a little bit. Spritz it on a bit in your pulse points. And if you want, optional, but I've been using this on the trip and it's fabulous, just to give you a bit of a glitter glow. Now, the oil in itself is going to make you glistening, but if you want that glitter glow, go in with this. This smells fabulous, by the way, but it's also really effective in that once you spray it, you're just going to be like glowing and shining, shining, shining. So that's that. This is the final step, and for me, one of the most important if you don't want to sweat through the night. Now, my grandma put me onto dusting powder, but she uses talc. I have talc at home, but I don't use it that often because obviously a lot of people are like talc, health issues. I think if you're using it as a one-off, so for your anniversary or your birthday, it's once a year, I don't think there's going to be a problem with that. I think the issue is when you're like using it every day. I don't do these things every day, so I don't think it's a problem. This one is cornstarch, but I think the best one to use is talc. I'm not going to lie, because I feel like if you want it to stop you from sweating, talc is your best bet. It actually works. The cornstarch ones smell great, but in terms of preventing you from sweating, I don't think they're that effective because cornstarch really is food. Talc, no. So if you use the talc one, just dust it on you, quickly dust it off, like the excess off. Again, if you're wanting something to prevent you from sweating, I would say go for the talc. I know it's controversial, but I don't think if you're using it sparingly and you're using it as a one-off, I don't think it should be a problem. But anyway, I got the cornstarch one. Like I said, this one is new. You've got the puff, you open the lid, dust it on, and I always put it around my chest area and just on top of my pits, not on the deodorant, around the areas of my pits. That's all I use it for. Some people, they dust everywhere. I don't do that. It's just around here, the areas where I feel like I'm going to be sweating a lot. Then I take a brush, a big wide brush, and I dust the excess off. Believe me, you are going to still retain that smell. Even if you're dusting the excess off, it's going to work well. So that's the final stage. And I'm telling you, you will smell like divine, absolutely divine. You will be stopping people. People will stop and stare and be like, and if you enter a lift, that smell is going to stay in that lift. This is what you want to do if you want to be smelling like that. You go to bed, the smell is going to be on your sheets. It's going to be on your pillowcase. You wake up the next morning, you have a shower and you're still smelling great. This is the routine for you. So I just wanted to show you guys what I do. I tend to do this on holidays because that's when I'm celebrating something special like my anniversary. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.